GDevelop is a free application for making 2D games, and we're using it in class. You can download it and run it on your own laptop, or you can actually run it in a browser. I'm running this on my laptop. Let's make a game. I'm going to create a new project to begin with, which I choose to go with empty game. These templates can be interesting to look at. You can learn a lot from them, but we're all about making our own things here. So making a new game, straight away I need to add a scene. So a scene is just a new screen each time. So if I click add a scene, I get a new scene which I can then open. Here we are in my scene. Zoom out, I can see what's going on. And in my scene I can add things, insert a new object. Typically what I would be inserting would not be from the asset store, it would be an object from scratch. Asset store is good, you know, there's a lot of great stuff in here that's free, but we like to do our own thing. So making our game look like our own game, not like someone else's game. So I'm going to add a sprite in here, which I'm going to call player. Always good to give it a name. And I need to add an animation, which is, you can have lots of different animations. I'm just going to have one animation to begin with, which I shall edit with Piskel. And I'm going to make my super amazing, choose some color. I'm going to make Mr. Red Guy, so stick figure. That's absolutely beautiful. Save that. And I now have that guy. And while I'm here, I can add some behaviors as well. I'm going to add a behavior which is a platform character. So he, like it says, controllable character that can jump and run on platforms. And apply that. You can check all of those things later. And if I hit play, we will see that I will just fall because of the platformer and I didn't put any ground in. So last thing for this video, I'm going to add another object. Right, click insert a new object, and this time it's going to be ground. So it's the same thing, still a sprite, add an animation, edit with Piskel, and I'm going to make it a big rectangle black. I like black. Yeah, I'll land on that and save that, and I should call it ground. Okay, ground. And behaviors, you've probably already spotted. There's a behavior which is the actual platform the platform characters can run on. Now, that looks kind of okay. I think we could probably do a little bit better given a bit more time. But we will see it work. It won't be ideal, and you'll see why. It's because I haven't done a hitbox for either of these two things. I seem to be floating above the ground. That's because the hitboxes for the two sprites are just big rectangles at the moment. Let's just fix that. I think it's important to fix that before we go to the next video. So if I right click and edit object player, edit hitboxes, you can see the the hitbox here is, yeah, it's just that big rectangle around him. That's never going to be fun to play. So use a custom collision mask. I'm going to add in a polygon, so it automatically gives me a square. Let's add another point as well, which always seems to add up in the top right corner. And this polygon does not need to be super accurate. It needs to be close enough that we can actually play the game, but making it exactly the shape of your object is actually not helpful, because if you have lots of things with very complex collision polygons, it can lead to lag. Nobody likes to lag. And I'm going to do the same for my ground sprite. So I'm going to edit hitbox. I'm going to use a custom collision mask. I'm going to add a polygon, and I'm going to drag it. I can actually zoom in a little bit so I can see a bit better what I'm doing. Makes life easier. And drag that to there, drag that to there, drag that to there. And when I click close and apply and play, it should just look a little bit more like I'm on the ground and I can jump and run around. That's a start. We continue next video.